Hello everybody. I'm gonna do my 19-week pregnancy update. I've forgotten what video I uploaded last. I think I might have tried to upload one before this, but my battery died, so I'm gonna have to redo it all. A lot of my pregnancy symptoms right now are basically to do with my pelvic girdle pain that I have. I'll upload a separate video on that because I can yarn on about that for ages, but basically I went to the doctors because I had really bad I think it must have been about 12 weeks, and then they referred me to the physiotherapist who said, she examined me and got me to do all funny shapes and stuff, and she said that it's to do with your pelvis and that the kind of like burning pain that you get is basically to do with that, and it probably will get worse, and there's belts and things that you can have later on in pregnancy, but just to hold off a bit more. I think you're more susceptible to that if you've already had a bad back or you've had it in a previous pregnancy, or I think there's a few others, but I suffered from a bad back since I've been 16, so I'm kind of annoyed really, because I knew that before I was pregnant, I knew that I wanted to like get fit before, because I thought if I need to strengthen my back, but I didn't. So I kind of feel like I don't know, it could have happened anyway, and lots of people have it, so I'm in bed at the moment. Oh, every time I upload one of these and I'm saying, oh, it's got a lot better now, I'm over the worst. Oof. So I don't know really where to start. So I went for, I think my previous video said that I'm having a girl. We went for our 3D scan. I don't actually think I've got any of the pictures here actually. But actually the pictures are just so funny, they make me laugh. We went for the 3D scan. I think I was 17 or 18 weeks, 17 weeks. And it was on the 21st of December. And it was really good. Yeah, it was just a really nice scan. It's a shame we can't film it. I don't think you could film in there, but it was really good. You got to see everything and check that the baby was okay. I think the 3D scans are more accurate than the ultrasounds if anything's wrong. So that was good. The next scan that I have with like the NHS, because I paid for the 3D scan, that's on, I think it's on the 11th of January. So then they'll probably tell me again that it's a girl, but I know it's a girl because we saw the ovaries and everything, and they said everything was fine. I think so far I'm just feeling so tired, but I'm not sure if it's because on New Year's Eve we went just some drinks, obviously non-alcoholic for me. I just sat down talking for ages, and I remember sitting on this stool and it just hurt so much, but at the time you're talking, so your mind's just put off any kind of pain. I felt a bit uncomfortable, so I kept on standing up, sitting down, standing up, which is normal for me. And then as soon as we would go outside, it was freezing, so obviously you're shivering. And then as soon as I got into bed, I was like, oh my god, I'm in so much pain. And so I didn't really sleep then, and ever since then I've been horrible. I felt sick again, and I felt really faint last night. I felt like I was going to faint. In fact, twice in the past 2-3 weeks, I felt like I was going to faint, like the room is spinning. And they say, like on my app, it says that basically because the baby's growing, it has to grow like another 5 inches in 2 weeks, that it's going to go from like 5 inches to 10 inches long, that you will get lightheaded and you will get like you want to faint all the time. So it's just kind of normal. So I rang the midwife today. It was about work actually. It was some advice over work. But I did say I'm feeling faint. She said, oh well, you probably need some more iron, so just try and incorporate that into your diet. And I was like, well, yeah, it'd be good if I could eat things. Mind you, last night I went to my mother-in-law's and I remember seeing the broccoli, and it was a really nice fresh, the long stem broccoli, and I was like, oh, that looks really good. And so I had it. Usually I'm not so keen on broccoli, but I just had that, and then I ended up eating a lot of it because it was really good. And I think I must have been craving that. And right now we do have broccoli, but I don't really want it now because it's only like 11 or 11, half 11. So today I've had some porridge. Usually I wouldn't like porridge, but for some reason I've started to like it now. So I had a big bowl of that, and then I was almost sick. I went hot and cold, and I was like, oh. And I haven't felt right. I haven't felt right in the last 2 days. Like I feel faint and like I need to lie down all the time, and I think most of yesterday I lay down until we went to my in-laws' house for tea, and I knew that I was not feeling very well, but I just thought, because sometimes you do feel tired and then you just kind of like, you get distracted and then you're actually okay, it's not so bad anymore. But I was like, right, we need to go home right now. And I just drank 2 things of water. And it was so annoying because you don't really know what the problem is inside. I haven't actually felt any kicks yet. Well, I have. I've felt like a few, but I'm not feeling them with my hand. So I know one morning it woke me up because there was like a flutter, and I was like, whoa. I was like, that. I could literally feel it go right out of my stomach, and then I felt my stomach and it was nothing there. I was like, oh, I really want to feel it kick like my hand. But I can feel it, especially at night time. Like I roll around and then sometimes I'm on my back and then she comes right up, and it's more over to like the right side. So you can actually feel her position. It's more over the lower stomach area now. But yeah, that's really cool because I know that she's there moving around. Sometimes it makes me feel a bit odd because it is like when your tongue goes into your cheek and it's like that, and that's exactly how it feels, and it feels a bit like, oh, because you can't, there's no control over it. It's like, oh, what's that? But yeah, I think my app is saying for today, because I'm 19 weeks and 2 days today, your baby is developing the brown fat needed to help regulate its body temperature. The areas of the brain that control each of the senses are currently developing in your baby. Your baby is busy practicing being cute by sucking its thumb. The baby is developing a vernix at 19 weeks. And yeah, I think that's it really for 19 weeks. My asthma actually is getting, I'm not sure if it's the cold weather, I feel like it's getting worse, but also I'm really dry as well, so that doesn't help things. So I don't know, I'm just carrying on with what I'm doing, which is taking my blue inhaler, but I probably need to get some more. And I need to book an appointment with the midwife, because apparently I was meant to book a 16-week appointment. I thought that they just did it, but obviously not from this morning. So I need to book a 16-week appointment, but now it'll be like I'm 20 weeks when I book that, so I don't know. I don't know if they'll just put that down as like a 20-week appointment or not. I don't know, I'll have to see. There's nothing really much to report. I've been trying to find other videos of people with similar symptoms and stuff. I probably missed out a load of things. I'm not really craving anything, apart from still sweet things I can tolerate. Jaffa cakes. I haven't really eaten Jaffa cakes a lot. The thing is, when I feel faint, I tend to get a sugary drink or just some water and down it, and because that's meant to make your blood pressure come up. And then in case my blood sugars are low as well, I always carry like a chocolate bar with me. So last night I had a fudge, one of those small fudge chocolate bars in my handbag. So I was like, Erin, give me my bag. So I literally just ate it, but I don't want it. It's just something to quickly like get my blood sugars up and then my blood pressure, and to stop the room spinning. I mean, it's horrible. Like, I don't know how people can be okay in pregnancy when this is all happening. I bet people think I'm just a wuss if they've never had these symptoms before, because it does seem like that. Like, I remember my mother-in-law was like, oh, can we sit in the front room with us? And I was like, no, because I could feel my legs were cramping, and I was so tired. I just wanted to sit on this chair, because it was a good chair. It was just like, it was good for my back, and I could have both my feet on the floor. And I thought, I don't want to get up. I was like, no, I'm okay here for now. And then as soon as I started feeling the room was spinning, I was like, oh, that's why. That's why I didn't want to get up, because I think I probably would have fallen over if I tried to get up. Because even my legs, like everything goes from my legs. I don't know how to explain it really. It's odd. And I've also been having like really bad, last night I had a really bad like cramp or muscle spasm. It was really painful. Probably a bit more crampy along my stomach. I was like, oh my God, it really hurts. But apparently it's just to do with your baby, and everything's growing and getting bigger. So fantastic. eating, sleeping. Sleeping's good, but I hate sleeping on my left side. It's just, my neck hurts as well, and sometimes I actually use this, especially when for right now, just to support my neck if I'm leaning back or something. And I don't know, I just use everything. I've got a million pillows. I'm actually just holding my camera today, so I'm going to try and show you my bump. Might go into this room here. I'm in my pyjamas, so just excuse the mess. I'll just close the door so everybody doesn't see. I don't know how I'm going to do this really. Right. So that is the bump at 19 weeks and 2 days. Everybody says I look huge. I think I believe them now. Mind you, I remember when I was younger, and people saying that you had to, for the perfect like measurements for your waist, for your, I don't know what it was from now, from like your chest to your waist measurements. These stretch marks here were already here. These aren't anything new. So far, I haven't got any stretch marks, but this is from the front. This is from the side. It's obviously got bigger. A lot bigger. But they say that the measurements from like your waist, I forgot what it was now, to like your chest has got to be 3 inches. Mine is barely an inch. It's like a finger. So I think that's why a lot of my baby or everything else is coming out to the front, because there's no like room for it to stretch. So yeah, that's my bump for 19 weeks and 2 days, which is really big. I could do a clothes haul eventually. That's all the stuff that I've got so far for the baby. They've got loads of hair clips on because I was doing somebody's hair. Yeah, we bought quite a lot of stuff, so I might do like a little baby clothes haul. We haven't got like loads of stuff yet. And I'm actually in the baby's room right now. It still needs everything. So yeah, that's the pregnancy vlog for 19 weeks and 2 days. Sorry it's not very enthusiastic, but I quite like it when people, because I feel like death, and even now just getting up then I feel really lightheaded. I quite like watching them on YouTube when people are like, I feel horrible. I'm like, yes, so do I, because I feel like so many people are up there and saying how wonderful I feel. Oh, I've had no symptoms, nothing, I love it. I'm like, I do not. Yeah, I should have put in more things. Like, I've got a lovely maternity dress my sister bought me from H&M. It's really nice. I love wearing it. And leggings. I love wearing leggings. They're maternity leggings. What else have we got? I don't know really, but I kind of live in maternity leggings or these pajamas. You're right. I've rambled on too much now, so I'm gonna go. And I'll probably do another vlog, hopefully 20 weeks, depending on how I'm feeling. Okie doke, I'll see you later. Bye.